sitting him. All right, let's go.
Boom! To try to get a matchup with a gunner. Oh, goes the win! Francis is gunner!
But this is just a fist. When I start throwing it around, I can leave one hell of a mess. Let's dance.
Multiple occasions. Wow. It looks like they're going to swing to the very end.
And he wasn't kidding.
Wow.
It's very rare.
What a finish. Another one.
Really poses the question, what do you want to do? Do you want to take a chance and risk getting knocked out? Oh my God!
Oh my God.
Trying to take care of business, trying to get to goal. It's a knockout. Oh my It's a God. Knockout.
And it's closing in, trying to finish it, and it's over!
Because I'm going to take this foot and I'm going to whop you on that side of your face. There's not a goddamn thing you can do about it.
Clock is brought to you by Modelo.
I killed it!
Punch me right in the face, man.
And we have a new nickname. Okay, we have William Send It 7 Pearson. All right, other than that, we used to call him Willie Pete. We used to call him the Mad Russian.
For his opponent to be quicker on the catch.
Now you're gonna get it, Bobby! I think you've had enough. No? Now you've had enough. Bitch.
Wow. How good is this?
Finish him!
Another one.
Everybody gets triggered. It's just if you become a pansy. That's in the Book of Earl.
I'm not surprised, motherfuckers.
You called down the thunder, well now you got it.
Gotta be very careful.
This is the Veteran Trash Talk Sports Betting Show with your hosts, Trigger Joe, Send It 7 Pearson, and the Big Earl. UFC, NFL, if it's on, we're betting on it.
Today's show is brought to you by the Farkas Group at the Veterans Mortgage Source. Are you looking for a team you can trust for your mortgage needs? The Farkas Group is our trusted partner on the podcast. I serve with Zach, and he will definitely give you the best rate possible. Their goal is to educate veterans across the country on their earned VA home loan benefit. If you're looking to purchase or refinance your home, reach out to these guys for competitive rates or any information you may need on obtaining a VA mortgage for your property. They are licensed in multiple states. If they are not licensed in the state that you live in, they will still give you the advice that you need and the rates you should be looking for.
Everybody watching, appreciate you joining us. It's going to be a quick hit and run show tonight because Bill Send It 7 Pearson is out of the loop. He's doing some UCMJ justice right now, so he is not available. But with us, we got Trigger Joe. He's here, and he's still going to continue his hot streak making you money. And then we got Dan, Right there, he's wearing some kind of weird shirt. Dan, put the shirt in there. It's got like Chicago shit on there.
All Chicago, baby.
And everybody knows Chicago they're all Nazis. Okay, everybody knows this. All right, it's a fact. Okay, like we can use cumulative math to prove it. We'll get into that later if we have to, but we are rushing because, like, if you think about it, Chicago let their entire city burn down once, right?
As far as the second city,
right? But you have to be really stupid to do that, right?
Or smart,
and you have to be really stupid to think that Jews were spreading disease. So, A plus B equals C.
Said it was going to be a quick show.
We have a Jew governor right now.
Yeah, and then so you have.
What did you just say? Hang on. Yeah, what was that?
We have a Jew governor right now. He says Illinois does. So all right. But then again, Jews didn't spread diseases just like the unvaccinated aren't hurting the vaccinated. Okay, it's the same message. All right, it's all bullshit. But either way, you have to be really dumb to think that way, and you have to be really dumb to burn down your entire city. So A plus B equals C. Everybody from
and
Illinois,
C stands for championships, and we have more than like Milwaukee and Wisconsin.
I didn't mind when the bad boys ran into
world titles in the NFL, but
I didn't mind.
So 10,
I enjoyed it.
6,
10.
3, 5. How many do we get?
Well, we don't have a hockey team. You can't come to a hockey team.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm saying,
All right,
I've got it.
We already.
But you're
we already
3/4
got
of a fan. You remember 3.
All right. So, anyway, say hi, say where you're watching from. And again, you see the thing going across the screen. The code is VTTGW. So go to gruntworksclothing.com or shop.veterantrashtalk.com. Put in that code and you get a discount during the show. Other than that, behind us, we got 10th Mountain Bourbon. That's what we're drinking on. So we're going to get a little distracted tonight. It is what it is. And then we also have the Zach Farkas group. Apparently he has his own group, and apparently he hooks you up with a VA loan. So you saw that before the show started. So go check them out. Now, we have been on fire. If you guys haven't picked up on this, all right, we'll get to the Big Earl's NFL locks later, but I was +2 last week on locks, and I hit my upset. So that puts me at +1 on upsets and +6 on locks. All right. And again, I don't care what game you want to bet. That's cool. I'm going to tell you what I think about that game, but I'm going to give you what I'm going to bet on. And that's exactly what Joe and Bill does. But like I said, Bill's gone, send it 7. So Trigger Joe is going to run the helm on the UFC pick.
Oh, so I'm responsible for righting the ship? This should be fun.
Yes. And remember, everybody from Illinois is a Nazi. We've already covered this. It's cumulative math.
Good thing I have blonde hair and blue eyes.
Yeah, we've cumulative math. You can't trust the science. Okay, the math is there. All right. I've shown you the math. Now the logic only makes sense. Okay. And then now we're good. So remember, anybody from Illinois, don't trust them. Don't buy anything from them. Right. They're just going to hurt you. All right. And so, but I actually flew them down for a golf tournament that we're benefiting for a charity. And he's going to win.
Are you still happy that you made the trip?
Yes, he's happy. He's drinking bourbon for free. Why wouldn't he be happy?
Week of food and booze and golf. How can I not be happy?
So let's go to the first fight. All right. If Chris the Muffin Fingers Hanks can freaking figure this shit out without using my password. All right. The first fight is a light heavyweight. All right. And you got Villanueva.
Say this name, Nick. I want to hear it.
Nikolai. No, I practiced this, Joe. Okay. This goes into my pick. All right. It goes into Nikolai. All right. Nikolai Naga not gonna fucking win this fight. Okay. I can't say your name. You're not gonna win the fight. Okay. So Villanueva's first round KO. All right. Because nobody wants to say this guy's name. Joe, what do you think?
I think Villanueva is a fat old man with knockout power. So upset possible, but I'm going to go ahead and go with Nikahai, and say I'm going to pick him by decision, much more technical fighter, and I think he's going to piece Villanueva up, even though he's really hard to finish. So I'm saying it goes the distance, and not much of a barn burner here, but I got the guy with 19 syllables by decision.
All right, very nice. There you have it. Okay, the first pick is in the books. And again, Joe's going to go into the undercard probably in his parlays and his locks and stuff like that. So just stick around, pay attention. Don't put money on parlays unless you have money to lose. Okay, we keep saying that. If you don't have the money to lose, don't bet parlays because they all look great. Like you bet a 6-teamer or a 6-fighter and you put $10 down and says, hey, we'll give you $300 back. Okay. Like the reason why is because they don't win. Okay. But every once in a while we smack them in the face and we get them. All right. Pay attention to the locks, pay attention to the picks that we talk about and how the fight's going to end. And you can win a little bit of like $5, $10 bets. And if you got big money, you can bet more, obviously, whatever. So we don't promote degenerative gambling here, even though we're all degenerate gamblers. We don't promote it. We don't bet on the money. All right, we're winning this year, so that it makes it a little easier to do the show. All right, next fight. It's a welterweight fight, and you got Trinaldo at 26-8 versus Dwight Grant at 11-3. So, so you see the picture that got put up there. On the show, and they both are constipated. Okay, look at them. Like, why are they not comfortable? Like these are tremendous athletes that are not like they look like they're gonna poop their pants. So I'm gonna go with a doctor stoppage and Grant winning this fight because the other guy couldn't pass his constipation, but Grant could. So it's just going to have to stop the fight. Joe, is it going to stop in constipation?
I tell you what, if it's on FanDuel, if they got that locked in the props, I'll throw 5 on it for you like I threw money on. What was it on 19 in Vegas that I had to do?
The 9-team or what?
No, 19. What did I have to throw down in roulette? What was your number?
19.
19, yeah.
That's my number.
I'll throw 20 on it like I did 19 in Vegas. They were fucking weird, by the way. They wouldn't even let me tape. They wouldn't even let me tape it. And I'll tell you another thing about Vegas. Yeah, and I do consider them our adversary here. They had a mask policy in the casino unless you were drinking. So guess what Joe was holding every time he walked through the casino floor? I'm like, yeah, I'm not putting that fucking thing on. Are you kidding me? This is Las Vegas. But anyways, yeah, that was ridiculous. So anyways, I got Trinaldo here. I got his experience. I don't like Grant's wins. They're over garbage competition. He's coming off a knockout loss and a split decision win that was a snoozer. Trinaldo's been in some wars. I take his experience, and I like him by decision in this one, even though I don't like the shorter guys. But I'm probably not betting this fight. But
that's good. Again, pay attention, trash talkers and gruntworks. Like we call what, in case you wanted to bet the Trinaldo Grant fight, we'll give you like what we think, but we're not betting it. Okay, so like if you have to bet that fight or you want to bet that fight, then listen to what Joe's saying. Maybe it helps you persuade you or whatever. Again, before we go to the next fight, our mission, first and foremost, is to end veteran suicide. All right, at least lower it. So if you guys are watching, say hi, say where you're from, join our group, VTT Official. All right, that group, we had to take the name veteran out of it because Facebook hates the word veteran. So, and then our producer, Muffin Fingers, Christopher Hanks, is currently banned from saying, I will shoot, what did he say?
Shoot you straight.
I'll shoot
You straight.
When doing a review for one of his
I will
friends.
put you in the right direction is what an educated person would have said. But we're grunts, right? Like he's a Marine. He doesn't talk like that. So he says, I'll shoot you straight. Right. And now all of a sudden that's inciting violence.
Well, he meant someone's getting shot over this review because he's a Marine.
Like literally, I'm trying to help you cook a pie.
There's a cookie.
Yeah, a cookie.
Cookies.
Cookie. Yeah.
I'm not naming names or categorizing, but if his name was Fabian and he lived in Seattle and had a man bun,
you're lucky.
He wouldn't have gotten banned. He got banned because he's
away from America right now.
So there's that.
Yeah.
Well, they've got their own zone.
Yeah, they have the what's that called? The Chaz.
So there's that.
The city of Chaz was the one that actually ruled on that. So the mayor of Chaz said that Christopher Hanks is a douchebag. All right.
I hate to interrupt. I know we're in a hurry, but Preston Paris, if you don't comment, he just texted me. If you don't comment, I'm gonna be getting mad at you. I'll still do business with you, but come on, get on here and say what's up.
Yeah, what's up, Preston? You douchebag.
We love you.
Live. All right. So, anyways, I used to make fun of Preston because he would get up on the pull-up bar and he'd pull himself up and he would do the pendulum with his legs.
Yeah.
Right. And so, you know me, I can't do that, but I'm going to make fun of you for doing it. Right. Like, I'm going to be like, wow, is that like helping your core?
Dude, I wish I had his temperament for
he always
the
whole time. All he has to do is not say a word. All he has to do is go get up there and do it. Right. And then the argument's over. But instead, he, whatever. So so we got a featherweight fight. We got Alex versus Choi. They got like Caceres.
Oh, Nick, you know who he is. That's Bruce Leroy. You know that name.
Yeah.
Alex Caceres. Bruce Leroy.
That's Bruce Leroy? I forgot about him.
Yeah.
So those of you guys who don't know who Bruce Leroy is, all right, Bruce Leroy catches bullets with his teeth, all right? All right, if you don't understand this, you need to watch The Last Dragon, and that is how you should train for every fight, is by watching The Last Dragon before you ever train, because you get that final level glow, and then you just destroy Shonuff, the Shogun of Harlem. All right, so you got 18-12 against Choi. Is Choi Chinese? What is he?
He is Korean.
Korean? Okay. We like Koreans. We don't like the Chinese really. We like Chinese Americans, but the Chinese So I'm going to go with America here by decision. I'm going to go with Alex by decision. Joe, what do you got?
Yeah. That very well may be, if I can find my words. But I got Choi. He's really, really sound defensive wrestling, and he's going to keep Caceres off of him and strike with him. And I like his boxing. He's got a 1.5 inch reach advantage.
I was in a movie called 1.5 inch reach advantage. I don't know if you knew that. So I mean, they brought me in. They called in the lefty. Fantastic. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry. Yeah, bring in the lefty. Bring in the 1.5 inches.
Let's go. Get in here. We're losing light. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I got Choi winning this by decision because Caceres is very hard to finish. So if you like Choi in this fight like I do, I would not pick him to finish. Caceres has only been knocked out once.
Very nice. Very nice. So now we got to move to a women's fight. All right, a bantamweight fight. We got Clark at 10-6. Versus Edwards at 10-3. Now I want you to pay close attention because when I studied this fight for hours and hours to make sure I could give you guys the right clown pick. Edwards, tell me that doesn't look like a teacher that you hated. Okay, like 100%. She is the teacher that made you do your homework. And it was like, I didn't do that, Mrs. Edwards. I didn't. But now I have to lie to you. Now I have to say my dog ate that shit, right? Like I didn't want to lie, but you put me in that position. All right. Like I'm not doing your science homework. So Miss Edwards is gonna win by an armbar because she's a teacher. Joe, what do you got?
Yeah, this Rose Clark just made some really stupid comments on social media, and it's really annoying. A lot of hey, look at me shit. I won't even get into it. So I'm picking against her. She's 3 inches shorter. Mrs. Edwards, the third grade English teacher, has a 6-inch reach advantage. You know how weird women's MMA is. Sometimes all they got to do is stand outside and pity pat like this. And it's a hard part of the sport to call. It's in its infancy. They really don't know how to judge it right yet. So women's MMA is weird, but I'm taking Edwards. I am putting her in a parlay. It's good money. She's getting plus 135 right now. Depending on the site, could vary, but I like her by decision in this one over Big Mouth.
Oh, Preston Paris is watching.
Yeah, he is.
He is watching. What's up, Preston? Hey, so these next two fights, when we go to the co-main and the main event, I was on my third glass of 10th Mountain Bourbon. Remember, if you go to 10th Mountain Bourbon or 10th Mountain Whiskey, excuse me, and put in the code VTT, you get a discount. All right, so go get a discount for some bourbon. All right.
Hey, one of the guys in the next fight has a right quad that weighs as much as Preston weighs as much as his right quad. I just looked it up.
All right, so we got holy cow, Wolfgang KS Grimfang is watching. Hey, Wolfgang, welcome. All right, I want you to comment, Wolfgang. Wolfgang KS Grimfang.
He's the heavyweight world champion of names.
I don't care if you know shit about UFC or NFL. We got to get Wolfgang freaking Grimsung on here. That's a great name. I
want to meet this man.
We got a lightweight fight. All right, so I'll wait for Muffin Fingers to change the picture. A lightweight fight coming in here with Dawson at 17-1 versus Glenn at 22-6. Now, like I said, this is where the 10th Mountain comes in. I don't remember why I picked this fight, but I got Glenn KO first round. No idea why. Probably because he's older and he's got more fights. And I have no idea. Joe, give the audience why.
Man, you know what, Nick, sometimes when you're drunk, you still hit the middle of the dartboard. I don't like this fight for the money that they're picking. I don't like how Dawson's such a huge favorite over Glenn. He's a vet, man. He's got 12 knockouts. He's got 12 knockouts. He's never been knocked out. I think they're thinking that Dawson will get him to the ground and submit him. Dawson is 17-1. He's got a great record. He's got 11 subs. But, I'm going to take him. I'm going to take Dawson, but I don't think I'll be mixing him in too many parlays unless I'm hedging it with Glenn. Because, there are a lot of the experts out there. Glenn's just a tough dude. And if he stands with Dawson, he's going to have problems. So I'm taking Dawson to probably Russell lay and pray and win 2 rounds to 1. But
all right. So hey, one thing that we haven't had in a while is Tanner Port hasn't been watching. So anybody who knows Tanner Port, give him a call, check on him, and then tell him that the VTT crew called him a douchebag. All right. So get on here, Tanner. Where are you at? So we'll go to the main event.
Make sure you emphasize douche.
Douche. Yeah, you have to draw. It's what is it? Like an umlaut over the E, right? So
don't worry, he knows what it means.
Yeah, douchebag. Anyways, the light heavyweight fight. I'm not even gonna pick this fight because, like I said, I got too drunk to even realize what I was even looking at. You got Costa at 13-1, and you got Vittori. Did we lose money or make money on Vittori? That name sounds familiar to me. But Vittori's 17-5-1. So I'm not going to pick this because it's the main event. And I'll leave that to you.
We made money on him. For everybody out there that's hyped about this fight, and you should be. This is a really, really high level top 5 fight, and I hate to disappoint people that are excited about it, but Costa's not ready. He's not ready. These are two guys on 2 different trajectories. Costa took a fucking leave to get a follicle hair transplant. No joke. That's real. That happened. He looks like Ricky Martin. And I think I'm serious. I'm being dead serious. I don't think he's ugly enough.
Hey, put your head down a little bit. Look down. See, if you had the money to fix that right there, you'd do it.
Fix what?
They get head plants.
What are you talking about? Oh, shit.
Yeah, you could do that. You can fix it for the money.
I'm not interested.
That's a good statement.
The only time I haven't seen my barber in 2 weeks.
Go buy the shirt.
This is too long.
Go buy the shirt so that he can get freaking hair plants or whatever.
I don't need that. Listen, this is all going to be gone.
You do. Your hair's out
tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
All right.
You might as well go to Illinois with that hair.
Dan, mute him.
That's the only place that hairstyle flies. Right.
No. I got Vittori in this one. And Costa's gas tank is not going to hold up. He's not going to finish Vettori. He already changed the weight because he couldn't make 185. So they agreed to a catch weight. Costa comes in and says, I can't make the catch weight. Vettori, and this is why I love this dude, comes in and says, I don't care if you send Francis fucking Ngannou. I'm fighting tomorrow night. Just get to the octagon at whatever fucking weight you're at. And he was like, no joke. So Vettori's ready to war. He wants the title shot. And he has a chance to get back there. He's the only guy that's really given Adesanya any kind of problems to finish. Adesanya said you can't finish him. And that's coming from Adesanya, who knocked Costa out after playing with him for 5 minutes.
Adesanya's out.
Costa's not ready. I don't think he wants to go where Vettori will go. And I don't trust his gas tank. He's carrying way too much lean muscle. I like Vettori to actually finish him by 4th round sub.
Oh, 4th round sub. Very nice. Yep. So you're saying go over 2.5, over 3. And then
I think it's a feeling out process, and Costa's biggest chance is his power, and Vettori knows that. So he's going to point fight him. He's a better technical striker. He's just not as powerful. And once he gets into the 3rd round, he's going to start imposing his will because Costa will gas. He does. Right. He gasses.
There you have it. And so I'll say it again to you, Veteran Trash Talk and Gruntworks Nation. We're here to lower the veteran suicide rate. So if you're watching, we appreciate it. Again, if you can get on Zoom and talk with your buddies, right? It's huge. So even this Friday night, we got on at 4:30, right? 3:30, whatever time. And we were on for an hour and 15 minutes and dealing with some technical difficulties. But like, even still, like just the camaraderie and the banter that, Muffin Fingers was fucking up in the background, right? Even that banter it's therapy. Like it helps us. So go to veterantrashtalk.com, see all of our links, get on there, right? Go to all the pages and do what you got to do. So Joe, who are your locks? Yeah. What's your parlays? And Trigger Joe, give us your DraftKings sleeper.
All right. Very, very simple on the DraftKings sleeper. Let me dig deep into the prelims like we always do when we make our money. My DraftKings sleeper is Oliveira. Ooh. I'm not going to say the 17 names in front of that.
That person again?
What's that?
Did we bet on this person before?
No. This is a female fight. She's fighting Tabitha Ricci. Tabitha Ricci's 5'1". Yeah, she's 5'6". I don't like the matchup. I think they're pushing Tabitha Ricci because, forgive me for saying so, but she's probably the only female women's fighter who's actually hot. Like, she's got the modeling and all that stuff going on. And they're pushing her like they pushed Paige Van Zandt, and it didn't work out. So,
it turns out Oliveira does not
translate
fights.
Say again?
Good looks does not win fights.
No, pretty faces get tired of getting punched, and that goes for men too.
That's why I don't fight, Joe.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look at first of all, this thing can have its own zip code. Do you think it's ever been broken? No.
Yeah. I mean, it would have been if you would have played the blows with me.
Shut up. All right. Olivier is my DraftKings sleeper. My locks are Vettori. All right. And it actually, you got to go down past. I only got a couple of locks this week. And then Souza in the women's strawweight fight in the prelims against Randa Marcos. Randa Marcos is 10-11. That is literally her record. I think she's fighting the last fight of her contract, truthfully. And Souza is an up-and-comer, and she's a beast. So I got Souza and Vettori.
Go ahead. All right. Sorry.
What'd you say now?
I was in a gay porn called Up and Comer. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm gonna roll right in. And listen, I should not be doing this, but I'm rolling right into FanDuel, and I'm gonna tell them the parlays that we got.
I didn't start on that one.
Roll right in.
Roll right in. That was mine.
I didn't start in that one. That was Dan. I was a fluffer in that one.
All right, so here's my here's the 6-fight parlay that I threw down. It is Renata Souza over Randa Marcos, Jai Herbert over Kama Worthy, Lariano Sterapoli over Jamie Pickett. These are all prelims. And then Oliveira to actually win against Tabitha Ricci, Dawson and Vittori. There's my 6-fight parlay.
Well,
and I actually put money on that, and I swear to God, I'm going to stop doing this stuff for free.
Yeah, well, we're going to have to. So eventually, guys, we're picking so hot that you're going to have to pay for the picks.
But I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is. There's another 5 leg. I got old Nikolai, the first fight of the main event. Trinaldo, Choi over Caceres, Jocelyn Edwards over Rose Clark, and then Marvin Vittori. And I actually played him by TKO or submission. It's called double chance if you're in a legal gambling state, and he's plus 160 on that, even though he's a favorite. So $5 pays out 108.
Nice. Hey, so there you have it. There's the picks. Too bad Bill 7 Pearson couldn't make it. But as you see, the Nazi from Illinois, he gotta keep his head in the screen. Like, he doesn't understand that. He literally thinks he's better than all of us. Anyways, hey, go refill your drink.
Stuff to do.
Yeah, take a 2-minute break. All right, we're gonna play a little video for you. Then we get to the Big Earl's NFL locks. And then
all right, I got to get ready for the NFL. I'll be back.
We'll see you in 2 minutes.
Damn it.
Hey! Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah. Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah. Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. E-double-L, I said so. I keep big bills up in my hood on the dirty like Bledsoe. Ain't got no twist in my head, but I'm still dreadful. And I got plenty of bread, so I go to bed full. I'm in it to win it, I'm all in. I might call you my cuz, young blood, but we ain't kin. You think of jumping, man, you best think again. The dirty, I'm the type of man that might go broke for revenge. Had some not so nice friends, kick the door off the hinge. Take the door off your bins, pop up four of your friends. Man, please, this shit ain't cynical. Man, no subliminal, I'm physical, financial, and mental to be a general. Hey, the mama claims she want a soldier. Not the type be in the tank, but in that Rover. Man, please, I'm in the zone like AIDS full blown. I'm killing it like a blind man reading. I'm feeling it like, oh, yeah, here comes the, here comes the, here comes the. Y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah, here comes the, here comes the, here comes the. Y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah, here comes the, here comes the, here comes the. Y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah, here comes the, here comes the, here comes the. Y'all don't really want it like that. He think he got her when he knew he soft as butter. He ain't never been a fighter. You can go and ask his mother. I'm a lover and a fighter, producer and a writer. Give your girl a quick fix and give your man a nice shiner. You know y'all don't really want it, and I can tell just by looking at you that you the type to run and go and tell just by looking at you. You on a mission for recognition by this.
All right, what's up, guys? Joe was able to pee in 2 minutes, and that is incredible because he hasn't been able to do anything in 2 minutes since the day I met him. I'm sure women have a different opinion. He has.
Hey, listen, don't bring my wife into this.
I didn't say your wife yet, but anyway, so
I was going to say that before you said women. So.
I would never ever talk about the missus like that. But I'm sure she would agree if you came on the show that 2 minutes is a long time. Anyways, she has to drink a cup of coffee before you, if you're saying for more than 2 minutes. Let's get into the NFL. Now, again, I'm going to give you my picks. I'm going to give you the Big Earl locks, and I'm going to give you an upset pick. Now, if you paid attention to the Big Earl's Facebook page, I said, take the better quarterback against the spread on Thursday. So Denver actually covered the spread. My little $5 parlay with Denver and the under hit for $5, paying 13. So that was nice. Cleveland ended up winning the game. But again, I'm not saying who's going to win the game. I'm saying the spread. All right. So that's how we bet. If you don't bet that way, bet however you want. If you don't have any money, don't care. Like, don't bet. Don't do it. All right. So, Joe, what we got?
We got Atlanta going into Miami. Miami is plus 2.5 at home, over under 47.5.
Like, isn't that crazy to you, Joe? Like, why are they a home dog?
To Atlanta.
To Atlanta. Right. Doesn't make any sense.
I don't like it.
This was my easiest upset pick of the week. I got Miami winning this game. All right. If you're gonna bet it,
and they're plus 115.
Take the points. All right, take the 2.5 points because plus it's probably minus 110 at 2.5. So like it's not worth playing a money line. So take the 2.5 points, but Miami's going to win this game. Dan, what do you say?
The only thing that makes it hesitant about this is Miami's the first team to play in London, have to come back across the pond and play without a bye week. So they're coming back. Is jet lag going to be a factor? On the contrary, they're playing Atlanta, a team who loves to lose.
They hate winning.
They love to lose. Watch the Braves-Dodgers game last night. Atlanta was up 2-0 in the first inning and then decided to give up 11 runs in a row. They don't want to win. So
it's the city's fault, just like Chicago. It's the city's
fault. I got some good buddies, diehard Georgia Atlanta fans. They're freaking out right now because the Braves were up 3-1. Oh no, we're gonna blow this.
Well, again, remember the Braves were up last year 2-0 on the Dodgers, and the Dodgers came back and
lost 3 in a row.
But now we're talking now we're talking baseball. So next game, we got to roll through these fast. We got dinner tonight.
Carolina going to New York, playing the G-Men. Giants are plus 3, and it's a 42.5 over under.
Again, without Christian McCaffrey playing, and if Saquon, watch the injury report. If Saquon plays, it's another upset pick. All right, take the Giants. All right, and I might take the Giants at plus 3 anyways at home. I don't know why the money's here on that. I don't get it, but I got nothing in the injury report says take the Panthers. Like, so I'm gonna go Giants money line here for an upset pick. But if you're betting, take the 3 points.
So I'm staying away from this one. Darnold back in New York. Who knows what he's going to do, right? He's got some taboos there, but I'm staying away from it. But past 6 weeks, I've been with the Earl on all the picks, minus like onesies, twosies. I disagree with him, and
that's why he's below me in the pick'em league.
In one pick'em league, but in my money, I'm up.
Yes,
just saying. So
you stick with the Big Earl's locks, you're gonna win. All right. So
we got Cincinnati rolling into Baltimore. Baltimore minus 6.5. 46 is the over under.
Again, I don't understand these lines. It's making it easy to bet. It's making it easy to make money. Baltimore is gonna rout Cincinnati. So yeah, first lock of the week is Ravens minus 6.5. Dan, anything on that one?
That's it. No, Baltimore's going to win.
Lock. Take Baltimore. Put your freaking mortgage payment on Baltimore. What we got, Joe?
We got Kansas City rolling into Tennessee. I got a little bit of burner on the stove syndrome going on with Tennessee after what happened Monday night. Boy, did they cost us some money. Ouch. Anyways, we got Tennessee's plus 4.5 at home with a 57.5 over under. I'm telling you what.
I actually have to go back. I'm like, hey, look at the over in the Ravens Bengals game. That's a good bet on the over. Look at 46. They're going to score more points than that. But in this game, Chiefs Titans. I don't want to get into last week with Baltimore with the Bills. The Bills blew that game. But again, I see Tennessee covering here, so I go Chiefs money line.
Me too.
I bet Tennessee winning in a squeaker, which means they cover, so it doesn't matter. But that's what I got on that one.
Only keynote there is Kansas City against the spread has been awful this year, and they're 4-13 the last 17 games against the spread.
And Henry.
Tennessee 4.5. Let the Chiefs win by
there
3.
is that.
Let the Chiefs win by 3. They'll win. Mahomes will figure it out. You never know, but
I gotta tell you, I'm parlaying
Money line on the Chiefs.
with Tennessee.
Money line Chiefs.
Money line Chiefs. If you want to
taking
spice up a
Tennessee
parlay, put
points.
Titans in money line too.
Yeah.
Whatever. So
we got the
that's
Jets going to New England. New England -7 with a 42.5 over under.
Again, the Jets are coming off a bye week, I believe, and they have a lot of their talent back. People don't understand that the Jets are missing a lot of their offensive talent to start the year. Now, the Jets are not good, but they're not as bad as they played the first 4 weeks, right? So I don't like this game. I'm not going to bet it. I like the under here. 42.5. I like this game being like 21-14 or like 21-10. Like I did. So I go Patriots money line -7 here. Just if I had to bet it, but I'm not touching this game. I'm not betting this one. You betting this one?
Pat's money line because the Jets don't win in Foxborough. Go back 20 years, they just don't do it.
Yeah. So Dan does the analytics. All right. I don't do that. I do who's playing on the field today. So like last week, who was playing doesn't matter, right? Like today with the Jets being healthy, I can see them actually beating the Patriots. But is it going to happen? I don't know. Like, why would you put money on the Jets? So,
all right, we got Washington. We got the Washington football team who just got done playing the Chiefs, and if you can pick up the irony there, save my number.
Right.
Going into Green Bay,
location of
Green Bay is -8 with a 47.5 over under.
Now, do you think there's any validity to, like, are we being disrespectful to people who pack shit? Like, if you pack stuff in Green Bay, like if you're working a plant, if you work in a plant, are you now being made fun of by the football team?
Especially if you pack cheese.
Right. If you pack cheese
at this day and age, Nick, I feel that with the knowledge we have available to us, we would be hard pressed to find a time where they weren't oppressed at some point.
Right,
so,
but like
they may not like that name.
The Green Bay Packers are honoring union workers that pack shit, right? And all
literally, they make shit in Wisconsin.
Yeah, and it's
literal shit.
Yeah, and how is that not offensive? Oh, what do you mean you're a Packer? Like, oh,
with fudge,
shit, whatever. But like, so now we can't say the Washington Redskins, even though an Indian, an actual native, like came up with that name. So like, but whatever. We're not gonna get in that. I got Packers -8.
So we got Detroit, and this one's fun to start off the 4:00 games. Going to visit the quarterback they traded away in Matt Stafford in the
revenge game.
What?
Revenge game.
Well, listen, this is great. Do you know how fucking bad you have to be in the NFL to get -16 a line of -16?
Jeez.
So, we got the Rams -16, 50.5 over under. Nick, I'm going to give you my advice from the hometown boy here. The fucking bet it all on the Rams to cover. I like the Lions to lose 37,000 to nothing. I'm serious. They're going to get fucking smoked. Don't shake your head at me. I know how bad this fucking team is.
This is where your emotion comes in.
No, I'm telling you, Nick, I watched every down of last week. They're so bad at every position. And so hard to watch. And Stafford's going to light their fucking
Jared Goff in a revenge game.
Okay. They're gonna fucking.
Has he even thrown a touchdown pass this year?
I don't think so.
Who?
But, Jared Goff.
Dude, you have no idea how bad
I don't think he's thrown a touchdown pass.
Dude,
like his coach was like, when is like quarterback going to throw a touchdown
misses
pass?
throws, he panics, he gets happy feet. He does shit that Scott Mitchell used to do, or Rodney Peete. I swear to God.
Let's go $5 that Lions cover.
Okay. Fantastic. Witness, Dan's there.
So they cover, but you take the Rams here, obviously. All right, what's next?
Oh shit! I got so triggered on that one.
You did. It's emotion. That's what I said.
I'm telling you. I'm
the
just
Lions
saying.
lose, but they cover.
I'm not betting them to cover anymore because they're
covering. They
got me
covered
last
3 times
week.
this
And
year.
I'm done with them.
They're over 50% in covering.
All right, we got Philly going into Las Vegas.
They lose.
Las Vegas can go fuck themselves too. They're -3, 48.5.
Here's another one where like we just don't. It went to 3.5. Really? Because I got the money, and I actually have a Raiders as a lock, and I'm glad I got that bet in because I had them at -3.
Yep.
Yeah, the Raiders are tough to bet on. You just never know. You never know who's going to show up. You never know if the game plan and Jacobs is going to run over people or whatever. You have no idea.
Because they can lose to the Bears.
Right. They can lose to the Bears. They can take Baltimore down the wire and beat them in overtime. Like, it doesn't matter. So I got that's my lock. That's my second lock of the week. So we got Ravens as a lock and the Raiders as a lock. So put it in.
All right. We got Chicago going to Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is -11.5. 47 is the over-under.
All right, this line opened up at 14. 14, and the money is obviously going heavy on Chicago to cover that. So, Dan, cover this game. It's your Bears.
The biggest thing here is Quinn's out. He's the edge rusher that complements Mac. Apply pressure to TB12. That's not when he performs. It's not what he does. He sits in the pocket. He has time. He'll pick you apart all day, every day. Right now, 11.5. Bears have nothing working really right now. I like TB12 by 12. Cover.
There you have it. I agree 100% that the Bucs will cover here. So they just will. They're too talented.
Yeah.
It's in Tampa.
We got Houston going to Arizona, and an even bigger line. I can't believe it, but Arizona is -18 with a 47.5 over/under.
The disparity in the NFL with some of the bad teams is the worst we've ever seen, and
it is.
So, I like Lovie Smith's defense in Houston. The problem is when they're on the field for 57 minutes of the game. Right, like they get tired,
and they're at midfield every time because they lose the field position.
Those of you that don't know football, that is all it takes for your defense to be gassed and still be out there. They're not them anymore. They want off the field. They're fucking done.
And then also, if your edge rushers have to worry about the run, they're not rushing, right? They're worrying about the run. Like, so now they're like, do I go hard? Do I blow charge? Now it's a nightmare for a defensive coordinator. So I actually like the Cards to cover the 18. Like, I do. I think they're going to win by like 30. So
yeah,
like it's just
but Houston lost by like 30 or 40 last week.
No, a couple weeks ago to Buffalo.
I was like,
they actually covered the other day. So again, if Houston's playing a bad team, they'll cover because their defense is good. But this team's just gonna I don't think Houston can score. This might be they might not even score. I don't know, but so
truth. All right, we got Indy going to San Fran. San Fran's -4 with a 43.
All right, so hey, I have to explain hedging to Joe again. All right, and he knows why. All right, like we left a lot of money on the table last week because we didn't put money line on people.
Yeah.
So the 49ers is a money line bet here, no matter what you're doing. All right. So you put in 4 or 5 other games, and then you put in the 49ers money line. And when you hit those first 4 or 5 games, right now you put $100 on Colts plus 4.5, and you might win both bets.
Yep.
Like, that's the way it is. So if you have to bet this game straight up because you're in a drunk gambling game with somebody, I take 49ers money line. Don't let a Colts fan tell you to get points because the Colts are better than the 49ers, but who knows when they travel to Candlestick. It doesn't
formerly Candlestick, not anymore. They're in Santa Clara now. They're like an hour outside of San Francisco.
The fucking Nazi knew that. But anyway, so I got so
analytics.
Analytics. Hashtag.
All right.
Analytics.
We got the Saints going to Seattle for Monday Night Football.
Here's our
Seattle is
Seattle.
plus
Seattle's
4.5
actually true
at home
Seattle-
with a 42.5 over under.
Yeah, Seattle's actually the true, socialists. Like they're like, we don't like Seattle, but we do like the Seahawks. We do like the team. We like the football players. But you go into the city of Chaz and try to put a bet down. All right, you're only getting at this game. You're only getting 2 points because that's what Chaz does. All right, the city of Chaz only gives you 2 points on this game.
And then when you win, they take half of the winnings and redistribute to all the losers.
All the people who didn't want to bet on the game.
Or that.
Yeah, like oh, you didn't have the stones to bet on it?
Sounds like everybody wins. Keep telling me about this place.
Yeah, so anyways, you don't know what Chaz is, Joe?
No, I know.
Okay. I mean, it's possible that you don't, because if you don't watch the news, you got no idea what the hell's going on in that stupid area. And then the news sucks too. But I got the Saints, and I like the points. So I think they win by a touchdown. I'm not going to bet on it, but they will definitely be a money line bet in my parlay if Joe does it the right way.
Who's starting at quarterback for Seattle, Nick?
Geno Smith.
Well, there
And
you
he
go.
tore up the Steelers last week and screwed me on
They
a
didn't
big
tear up the
6-gamer.
They had 14-0. They blew the Steelers. Blew that.
I don't
game.
want to hear Dan, let's just not talk about that game at all.
Let's not talk about that game or the Bills.
That cost me and Nick big time.
You guys are lost. 1,300 for me, that my 6-gamer.
Yeah, so it's a brutal one, but again, so let's go over my locks again. I got the Ravens -6.5 as a lock. I got Giants and Miami as upsets. So go ahead and take the money line, but if you're in a parlay, do not take the money line, take them with the points. And then I got Raiders at -3 as a lock, and that's about it. There's not many locks here. Watch for the Lions to cover. This is a great money line weekend again. So if you can put a 6 or 7 teamer in their money line, it's going to be okay.
You go Tampa, Pack, Arizona, Rams, 4-game money line, Baltimore, 5-game money line.
Yeah, for $10 you win 40.
Yeah.
You know, so like just look at the money line bets here. The locks, like I said, though, with the spread, put a parlay in there, Ravens, Raiders, and then throw Miami in there with the spread.
Throw San Francisco or New Orleans in there so
At
you
the
can
end,
at the end,
money line.
so then you can hedge
Yeah.
Sunday night, Monday night.
Preston just said, "Hey, just bought another shirt so you can go to the barber."
Nice. All right, hey, we got to go to dinner. So
go do your thing.
Thanks for watching. Had an absolute pleasure talking to you guys. Remember, veterantrashtalk.com. Go there. And then gruntworksclothing.com. Go in there, put in the code VTTGW. Get a discount from watching this show. And buy their shirts are hilarious at Gruntworks. And then ours are obviously better than most. So
Better than most.
yeah. We'll see you guys later.